Aybars knows that he can sit and absorb a lesson or a student discussion, and then, in a calm, measured way, deliver his own distinct perspective on the topic, presenting with clarity and wisdom that blows his classmates away. If Aybars can consistently produce these mic drop moments over a 50-minute class, just imagine the wisdom he is about to impart based on 4 years of living and considering the high school experience. Please welcome this year's keynote speaker, Aybars Kocoglu.
As Kurt Vonnegut, a prolific writer and high school graduate long before us, once said, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country." I feel that terror the most when I see the state of the cafeteria after fourth period. But it's not like the world isn't messy too. If anything, the last 4 years seem to prove we're all figuring it out as we go. The use of the word unprecedented was unprecedented over the past 4 years, as riots, protests, and pandemics took center stage. Both artificial intelligence and the artificially intelligent rose online. Natural disasters, authoritarianism, and corruption made increasingly bolder strides. It's a lot more than ketchup stains and mashed tater tots. Crises pop up left and right, as do occasions for hope. We are living in the middle of a revolution, in an extraordinary time with extraordinary demands. As a freshman, I perceive Centennial as anything but extraordinary. Between its name, its mascot, and its architecture, almost everything on paper about Centennial is average. I first walked into Centennial with the mind of a middle schooler, with grand plans for the years to come. I would take this many classes, do this many clubs, do this many activities. According to that plan, I should be getting a call about my Nobel Prize in a couple hours, and my Presidential Medal of Honor tomorrow morning. But I'm glad those calls won't be coming, at least not for a good while. My starry-eyed plans didn't include the clubs I would join on a whim and end up enjoying the most, eye-opening classes I originally took just to fill my schedule, and the friendships I would make and come to cherish. Football games, dances, and concerts, the times of stress and frustration, and the times of laughter and contentment. All that I would consider had made the past 4 years well spent. If there's anything extraordinary about Centennial, it is the community in which I was privileged to spend those years. Centennial offered me stability in a time of turmoil around the world, an oasis among shifting sands. For that, I will always be grateful. The time has come for us to seek these communities elsewhere. If you're feeling anything like I'm feeling, you're feeling a bittersweetness about leaving a place where we made so many memories, and a nervous excitement about a future that is uncertain but has great potential. A future that will allow us to decide who we want to be and give us a chance to make the world a bit less messy. After all, who you are is not based on how many things you do or what you accomplish, but on the decisions you make. The decision to maintain your relationships, the decision to become a better person, the decision to at least try. Sure, we live in an extraordinary time with extraordinary demands, but most of the extraordinary things in this world are not the result of extraordinary people, but rather groups of ordinary people led by an extraordinary idea. A continuous, collective decision to work towards something greater than ourselves. So try to create extraordinary ideas. Try to recognize others' extraordinary ideas and join the effort in their realization. Try not to be disheartened if the run turns into a walk or the walk turns into a crawl if the idea is truly worth believing in, because any progress at all is better than none. Now it is time for us to be the next high school class to help run the country. I would like to congratulate all 357 of you for the work your diplomas represent, and I would like to thank our friends, families, teachers, and administration for helping us get here. It is our turn to create extraordinary ideas, make our own decisions, and clean everything up for the next lunch shift. Thank you.
Please help me welcome to the stage senior orchestra members Jing Fan, Thomas